Welcome to my channel again, because you missed the big cat Lou and his lackeys.
Hi. I'm lucky number one.
Hey!
You don't get to be lucky number one.
I'm fine with lucky number 2.
Yes,
I'm
the master
I'm
kid
lu-
wants to be lackey number 2.
I'm lucky.
Fix your audio!
I was cleaning up. I was.
That's what you sound like.
Oh, we gotta pay attention. This is actually kind of important. Kinda.
Oh yeah, the butterflies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's some weird ass lucid dream though, if you read it. It's like some really weird ass lucid dream. I was not a butterfly.
Like, no shit.
Some of the wording is a little weird though. I and not a butterfly.
Oh, speaking of which, let me just put this fair trigger warning out now. This is the original Persona 1 game. So, the original Persona 1 game, they did a localization thing where they made a random character that was white.
Is it the originally localized one?
Yeah,
Should be the biggest hint.
Yeah, so they made this white dude black.
Yeah, it's just a black dude for no reason.
I'm like, it's gonna be interesting. And I'm pretty sure later on in the game there's a line that's really, really messed up because of the fact that he's now black. So we're gonna really see how this goes. I might get canceled at this point.
Okay, I can't wait to see this now.
You will be reading those lines?
I will not be reading those lines. I'm reading them in my head, but not out loud. And he's gone again.
But and he's back.
Welcome back.
He's muted. He's back, but he's muted though.
He's having all the issues.
Anyway, aside from the horse show that is Dank right now, or I don't know, is he lackey number 3 or is he just
Big.
He's lucky like a 2.5 because like he doesn't have a 4 number yet.
No, yeah.
Am I lucky A now?
There we go.
you're lackey ghost? Because you keep ghosting us every 5 seconds.
Punish Slacky.
Look. I was trying to.
Penance!
Oh, the penance!
I was cleaning up. Okay, I had to clean up.
Don't be an adult here. We're watching video games. No, watching the left.
No, hold up. It is 6 p.m. What are you cleaning up at 6 p.m.?
Yep.
It's
You know?
weird how the logo looks. Really.
Is it
Wait,
really weird, though, or
1996?
just because of all the red? Yeah, this is the original PS1 game.
Well, no, how stylized like Persona, like
So
P4, P3.
Hold on. Tell me see if you can get it.
Wait, what? What the hell?
I was gonna say, tell me if you can figure out who's the one who is localized improperly.
Oh, I figured that out real quick. Did they just like design our face to put like just paste it on top of the other one's face?
Oh my god!
There's no new
I
differences,
forgot how he looked.
What the fuck?
I was just like, were they trying to be racist? Were they trying?
No, dude, he looks like he looks like a cartoon character, like a Bugs Bunny cartoon character who's like gonna like start singing "Mammy." Like
He
it's
looks like
really bad.
he looks like a middle schooler on a high schooler's body.
Pretty much. But
Oh,
I mean, Atlas does actually, because this is made by Atlas, but they do actually have some black characters in some of their games. Like Digital Devil Saga has some pretty good characters that are. I think the dude's Jamaican. I think actually.
and they've done, and they like localization has really improved for Atlas too. I mean, this is like again, like this is literally Persona 1. Like they've changed like so much throughout their career.
Yeah. So
And in
please,
perspective, this game is as old as I am.
yeah. So please, people watching this, do not drag them throughout the mud or whatever. It's just,
No,
it's
Too bad.
It's kind of funny though.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad. It is.
I think this choice actually mattered, but I didn't know why. But I ended up choosing just to bet on Mark because I felt bad, you know, being a black guy and him being a partial black guy.
And,
How we got
and
together, you
an
know?
absolute racial caricature.
I didn't want to be left out. Yeah, but this is like your stereotypical horror movie where you have like the white people, and I sound so racist saying that, but yeah, the white people do something really stupid, and now they incorporated a black guy. Who probably
What? Summon
wouldn't be doing
demons?
Hey,
But-
let's play Ouija board.
Yeah, I know, right?
Literally what they're doing right now, it's like, why? Why?
Today on How It's Made. Demons.
It's like the stereotypical like, let's taunt like the devil.
And you always wonder, like, is there not a friend who has enough common sense to say, hey, this might just be a really bad idea? To even just test this.
Oh, it's stupid now. Yes.
That's like the one thing I hate, like in story games though. And a lot of times, like story-driven games, you have that initiating plot where it's just like they couldn't figure out how to get the story started, so they just throw something in there. And it's just like, why?
It puts
They-
in the
they,
hook,
like-
right?
So, I was thinking about this recently. Sometimes, like, games where it allows you to do your own choices, but the very beginning starts with them railroading you through a choice that you would never do, ever.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, why?
And it's like, just skip this. If you're gonna, like, force me to do it, just skip it and start me at those choices already having been made. And just allow me to... Because if it's a choice-making game, let me do choices.
Yeah, just have a cutscene.
Yeah.
And even then, like this thing, they could have had the story happen where they could have had just like Brad, because Brad was trying to prove a point, and the three that were trying to prove a point, have them just do it themselves and have like one more person do it without having to bring in Mark. Or the reason why Mark did it because they're trying to have a forced bed, but it made no sense. After Mark already said no 3 times, he wouldn't do it. He would watch. That's like
If I saw a child's ghost, I wouldn't say this is fascinating. I'd be fucking running away.
No, you like ghosts. You say it would be interesting.
It would be interesting to live in that world, not to be with them.
Or should we be shocked by lightning?
yeah. See,
That'd be
this-
kind of cool, though.
They should all be dead. I don't know why they weren't dead.
I actually do know someone who's been shot by lightning twice and lived.
Yo, mama.
No, she don't have that type of connection.
Wait, why? That sounds like a serious talk. Why would you say that? Alright, hold on. Shh. This part's actually important. I'm gonna turn the volume up for it. And I'm gonna probably prop up a question after that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
E
man.
equals MC square. This is so Twilight Zone. This is straight up Twilight Zone. In a dimension not just of sight and sound, but of mind.
Welcome. My name is Philemon. I live between the world of consciousness and unconsciousness. So tell me, who are you?
I'm a black man. I mean, I actually am black, for people wondering, but that's why I can say this.
Oh, Big Cat, nobody was wondering.
And Magic
I
Man.
thought that's not what you look like.
And Magic Man is the only white guy among us, which is why I wanted him to read the lines from the only black character.
Oh, sure. Then everyone will attack me.
There are
won't
not
they?
many who know their own identity when they have come to this point. It seems you have passed the first test. By the way, have you noticed you carry more than one you in yourself? Perhaps the merciful you, the graceful angel you, or the cruel, demonic you. We live behind many masks, and you may at this very moment be living behind many masks. But you claimed your name, proving you know who you really are. I admire your strong will and bestow my power unto you.
Edge Lord.
Persona, the power to call on others within you. Sometimes merciful, sometimes cruel. These cells are embedded deep within your soul. This power will help you through your quest into the future. Go back now into your world. The world that's locked between time and space.
Okay, so he mentions the part, like, I don't know if you guys heard it, but he mentioned the part where he talks about how being more aware of your name is like you being away from like a mask, something like that, something along the lines of that. And the thing I was gonna bring up and ask in your aspects, how important actually is your name to you?
It's actually a lot.
I go by a different name a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
Brokemole. I have like 5 different names that my family calls me. Not really.
MIM,
The point I'm getting
Pop
at, though,
on Pop.
the point I'm getting at though is the name you have right now. If you were to change your name, would there really be any true difference?
Yes.
Would there?
Well,
Yeah,
So-
people will have to call me by something different.
That's what I'm getting at. It doesn't really change who you are as a person.
It can change how you kind of grow up, but once you're an adult, it's the thing. It's like a rose by any other name is just as sweet.
I mean, that's a fair point. But then, would you say that we should only be?
Can you
naming
pause it
our-
real quick?
Yeah, I can pause it.
I'm for an interesting philosophical discussion.
But
Well, so-
in that aspect, then the question becomes, though, if that's the case, should then we only be naming our children with certain names so they quote unquote grow up prosperous to make sure our community or civilization grows up prosperous also, to show we have
Yes.
brighter futures?
Well, I'm not saying prosperous. Like it's not gonna like probably impact your like financial status and stuff like that, your economic class or anything. But like, the whole a boy named Sue type thing.
But is that really going to change who they are, or is that just because they're believing what it is that changes them in the first place?
No,
Uh,
because
no, it can-
a boy named Sue's gonna get beat up. Is the whole point of the story.
Yeah.
In this
Yeah,
day,
they'll get beat up and then like bullied, and that bullying will affect them.
hold on. In this day and age,
Yes.
Yes.
1990s, yes. This day and age, I'm calling BS with that one.
No, it's so think about it on a more subtle, like.
Well,
not
think
even-
about like if you from like post 9/11 and having an Arabic name.
Yeah.
That's true, but that's also part of your heritage too. That's not just the name.
Well, think about it in the sense of what's y'all's real last name? What letter does it start with?
Okay.
You want us to say it out loud, or is this
No, just
a rhetorical question?
That is
Just
rhetorical. We have
just-
personal information.
well, no,
Hey.
just
To be fair, Mo said my last name, so
Oh my god, sorry. I
It's all
was
good.
drinking something and I choked on it. Oh my god, that got me real good.
Oh,
I'm seeing
Mage,
stars now.
Mage, your last name now is. That's your last name now. From now
Sure.
on.
it
I
is
mean,
now redacted.
Honestly, you can't edit it. You know what? Redacted. Just put that over it.
Yeah,
Just clip that and put
redacted.
that over it.
No, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that.
Perfect.
Anyway, aside from all of that, and just
So-
happening, continue, Dank.
so think about it like say on what letter your last name is.
Oh, how
Mine-
like assigned seating, like who your friends would have been growing up and stuff like that.
Yes. All that can change just off of that. Or even for identity crisis. Like imagine somebody who let's say you have your dad's last name or you have your mom's last name. One day you're gonna think, well, why don't I have my dad's last name? Or why do I have my mom's last name? Stuff like that, you know?
I do.
That's
I have
trying to
both.
say that linking your name changes your whole identity and can also lead into changing your future. If you just change what your name is. And I don't necessarily agree with that aspect. I can understand with changing certain aspects about how your life goes because of like time to seating and where you're at and stuff like that, and just put time and a place. But I don't believe a name has that much power over who you are as a person. If I started changing my name to, I don't know, Rick tomorrow, and I just started being known as a Rick, that's not going to make me any different than the person I am right now. It's just
It
my
He's
will.
name.
walking around yelling "rubble dub dub dub."
I'm
You're gonna get you're gonna get beat up. Is what's gonna happen.
Morty!
Just carry a pickle around everywhere.
Pickle Rick!
No, you should say that and just start throwing pickles at people.
Oh God! Please don't do that.
I see nothing wrong with this. Continue.
As long as I'm not around, I see nothing wrong.
Warning: this is not advice for people's lives.
Warning, this is advice for people live. We're just not responsible for if you do it.
I'm Pickle Rick.
We are not legally responsible for your bad choices.
Yeah.
Aside from not realizing why I just said Rick, I should have not said Rick, but that's beside the point. It's not going to change who I am as a person. But the point this game was getting at is like your name is almost equivalent to a mask of who you are.
So, do you want to get a little deep?
Let's get deep. Let's feel it. Feel it.
If you change your name to whatever you wanted it to be, it's my belief that you were the person that was going to eventually change your name to whatever you want it to be. So really, it's not that different
because you're still the same person.
Yeah.
So
and you were the person who was gonna change their name to what that was gonna be. If the universe is a closed system without any outside influences.
You mean like aliens? I'm like, what did
No, like a closed system. Even aliens, if they are inside this closed system where everything is like predetermined because of things that happened beforehand.
Oh, you're talking like a religion.
Like metaphysical or philosophy or physics.
Yeah.
Even like Gnosticism, things like that.
A higher power. Simple as that. Or something that's outside the time-space continuum that contagious to say. That's what you're talking about.
Well, like if you look at a box, and there's nothing outside that box, then only things that are inside can be affected, and they can only be affected by things that were inside that box. So everything is a consequence of something that happened beforehand.
No man is an island.
Yeah, of course, no man is an island. So you were always going to be changing your name.
Pickle Rick.
Yes, you were destined to be Pickle Rick.
But that's a personal choice. So that's not necessarily saying your name actually has an impact on your life.
Well, what if your name was just
and that's the thing. Like, I'm sorry. That's just real quick. It's like that's the thing because you were saying about personal choices. Like, there's a where it is all predetermined. We always just have to act as if it was always personal choice. I mean, sometimes for like the safety of our sanity or something like that. But what were you gonna say?
I get that, but the thing I'm getting at though is that even then, that still means that your name has no impact, as like the Philemon was a suggestion. He was suggesting.
Yeah. It was always. It was. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It was. Your name had no impact because everything was always leading you towards that point. Yeah.
Then let me follow up with this question. Then, outside the purpose of a name being a name to call you by, what need do we actually have for names?
I don't think we have one.
I mean, it's very historically
ownership.
Not just ownership, but identification of who you are.
No, I said outside of identification.
Oh,
ownership.
Because identification is just the way we contact each other. And I'm assuming if we could even go into speaking to animals, how animals communicate with one another, they still have ways of identifying one another. So I'm assuming that would suffice as the name between each other. So I'm saying outside of identification, because that's what names are purpose. What actual purpose does the name have?
Ownership. And by ownership, think about like this: if you are a knight of whatever clan or
Camelot, sure.
Yeah, like your name meant something. It had just how.
Well, I would state that goes towards identification.
Yeah, because I'm gonna say, because in that aspect, if you were a peasant and you had a name, but because you weren't a knight, that means you would be worthless, and you were condemned to be worthless.
It means that you, example, if your last name would be like, I mean, I guess not for like a lot of like Northern Europe, but like especially like Mediterranean, Western Europe, um, like your name just like where the town where you go to, and especially if you were like in the feudal society and you were tied to the land that specifically says where you're from and who you work under. It
Yeah,
is just another name, another form of identification.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna continue playing.
It identifies like what you own to a certain degree, but it's mostly
Or who-
because of, or who you belong to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Names are just like titles. It's just identification. It's not that important to me.
Also, to the viewer, just to let you know, the reason why I was able to pause it is because this is gameplay I've already actually played ahead of time and just recorded it. We're just watching and talking about stuff around it, and also outside.
No, this is live. This is live.
This is
You,
not.
you can pause reality.
I have not. Actually, I don't know who. I don't know.
The more you think about it, the more it hurts.
That sounds like a song.
Dank, do you want your new name to be Mark?
Dank Mark.
Marky memes? I don't know.
Hello, my name is Markiplier. Today we're playing Friday the 13th.
And this is how I get canceled.
Yes. Hello. My name is Markiplier.
Go on.
Bye bye.
Alright, cool. End the video. I'm not doing that. So.
You should see you. Is it see you in the next video or something like that?
I don't watch
Oh,
Brokemage, so I don't know.
It's been a while. I'm not gonna lie.
It's been a while.
Also, this next part, I'm going to get lost pretty hard.
What up?
I get lost going down my street, so don't
Hey.
feel too bad.
Well,
Quick question:
tell you
Was
how
this
What?
was this one also on the PSP?
Yes, but the PSP version has Mark actually looking white.
Yeah. Okay, because I think I thought I had played it on the PSP as well. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's on the PSP.
Dude, I got introduced to Star Wars games on the PSP. I never had one, but I just saw someone play Star Wars Battlefront 2, and it was the greatest.
Nah, see, for me, Star Wars games, it was on the GBA. I forgot what game it was, but there's just one Star Wars game on the Game Boy. It was stupidly hard, too. I forgot why it was so hard, but making the bad memories.
Oh my
I tried so hard
god!
to beat that game.
You wanna know when I was introduced to Star Wars games?
When it got released 20 years ago, or 30. No, it was longer than that.
It's been more than that, dude.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say like a Commodore 64 or an Amiga joke. No, it was actually the Super Nintendo.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, those
I feel like-
games
Yeah.
weren't the best.
Why'd you apologize?
Because I'm assuming because those weren't very good games.
They weren't very good games. That's like
Yeah.
saying, "Oh, I was introduced to Zelda games on the
Hey, don't you
Philips
dare."
ADI."
Oh, okay, yeah, that's Philips CDI. Oh my god, dude! If your only knowledge of Zelda came from the Philips CDI games, I feel so bad for you.
Oh, stop! What was that? What was that? I couldn't hear like, "Don't you dare!"
Oh, I thought he was gonna talk about Legend of Zelda 2, like the top-down one.
Hey, that was a good game.
That is a good game. I will swear that is a good game. I love that game, dude.
That was my only introduction to like Link games or Zelda games.
Yeah, it's not the best, not because it's a good game, but because it has nothing to do with like how normal Zelda plays like.
I think my first Zelda introduction was probably A Link to the Past on the GBA with the dual pack, and had like the Four Swords as the other one, but I never actually got to play the Four Swords because I didn't have anyone else who played that game on their GBA to link with. But yeah.
Now you see how the butler's name is Alfred. That's actually a very deep cut. It's a reference to this obscure comic book series about Batman.
Ah, I never heard of that before. I heard like it's very
Tell me more.
Not a lot of people like it or anything like that.
It's very
Like,
indie. It's very indie.
very indie.
Underground.
You want to hear indie? We need to make a fan fiction of Alfred and Batman getting together. That's what we need.
I'm sure I can Google it and I'll be immediately.
Don't doubt fan fiction. It's already there.
All right, it's going on the group chat. Let me go look.
Oh God, what did you do?
I have only done what was right.
Have you seen about that Smash Brothers fanfic that's like longer than the Bible?
No.
The only thing I've heard about is the one where Sephiroth kills everyone. They're trying to revive everyone. That's what I heard about recently. Yeah, there's a whole like video, comic dub thing going on right now where they're trying to like revive everyone. It's like pretty interesting, comic-wise. Some parts are funny, some parts are weird.
It's weird. It honestly, it's kind of nice how they've kept, like, even this aspect. It's still in like the newer Persona games. It's, of course, it looks a lot better. You're actually walking around. You're not like this little,
You're gonna see this
Sims thing.
You're gonna see this map for at least 20 minutes because I literally got lost because I had no idea where I was going. Didn't realize there was a button to show you a map. They don't ever tell you this. Mark mentioned something about a map, but he doesn't tell you how to actually bring it up. That's about it. And then I had to look it up, and lo and behold, in like one of the what's it called? Game fags or facts, whatever.
Game facts.
Yeah.
Game FAQs, game facts.
Yeah, game FAQs. They were the one guy was like, yeah, I got lost for 2 hours trying to find this hospital. And they were like, yeah, you gotta press this one button, it brings the map up.
Oh my God.
So that part would probably be important.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't decide to mention, yeah, the map is this button. You don't just say the map's this button.
Hey, games were getting better, okay.
It depends, like, what company, because Activision...
Honestly, it reminds me of a little bit, you know, walking through the city, the Yakuza games.
You know, I've never played a single Yakuza game.
Oh, wow. I've played every single one, except for the ones that never came out to the US, of course. But yeah.
I feel like you can call someone about it. Like, hey, can I buy your game from you?
Well, they've
I'll
never
just
been
learn Japanese.
They've never been translated. It's one of the issues.
You already know it's like a language. I thought it can't be too hard.
That's how it was with one of the Bleach games.
The Bleach ones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you walking faster than a car? Or as fast as a car?
Because I am skilled.
It's great. It's cardio, dude. Like it's nothing you would know about.
Oh, hell no. Do you remember my PT run time? 1334 to 1336 every single time.
Look, if you were 30 and maxed out everything else, you would make a 90 on it now.
Exactly.
I don't have that speed in me anymore.
Me and Mage are proud fat asses, and we are proud about our fat assness.
I ate probably like 3 cups of noodles with spaghetti sauce.
And me and Dank just enjoy our elderly status.
Indeed.
Yeah, I know that you're like 8 years older than me, but dang, how old are you?
If you add...
He's an old man.
My age is the same age as that joke that they were telling about. I'm gonna leave that joke alone. That joke's kind of inappropriate.
So actually, let's compare social security numbers. Mine is
yeah, So my first 3 years.
What's 1 plus 1?
96.
21.
And that's how.
Got him. That was a mixture of like so many memes.
One guy sleeping with the one eye. One guy. What the dog doing?
What?
Why you?
Is this because your old mastery of being an old man? I'm unable to know what joke you just made because of your oldness.
Oh my.
I'm the best main. I did it.
Yeah, see, this is me trying to figure out what button it is and just going crazy. I have no idea which to go.
Does anybody still remember that? Eli, is it? Not Eli Ross. That's the.
Who's Eli Ross?
Even I don't know that one.
Oh, Eli Roth is the director.
Well, Mage, you... Or not Mage, Mole, you officially became the oldest one in this group.
Not necessarily.
Eli Porter. Eli Porter. I'm the best main. I did
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Why'd you say it so proudly?
Look both ways before you cross the street.
Across the street. I thought I was getting something to eat.
No. Just no.
Hey, can a one fly?
What?
Can a one fly? Who said the answer?
I don't think anybody answered.
We're all really confused.
I am.
Can a one fly?
I feel like that's a wood game, but I have no idea what it is.
It's a yes or no question. Can a one fly?
Sure. I said sure.
No.
So
can a one fly?
No?
But a two can.
Oh, God.
anyway,
Nice.
nice one.
It's like, what do you get when you boil a clown?
What is that?
Laughing stock.
Oh,
I like that one.
I like
Maybe a laughing stock though. See, this is where I finally bring the map up.
Hey.
I feel like that would be a joke that the Joker would use, like in a very dark scene after like boiling someone.
That's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't it be Laughing Soul though? Because you know, when Jake did it, he killed that lobster, put the soul into the sandwich.
Oh, that was a good. Oh, that getting lobster sous vide. But yeah, how like Road to Tarsus like moment, like it came when you saw the map.
It was like
Road to Damascus. There we go. Road to Damascus.
Well, actually, funny enough, I go to the wrong area actually.
Even with the map.
Yes, I go to the wrong place first.
Oh, I see it. Yep.
Do you see how there's a hospital? You know, can you guess where I'm going to go to right now?
Forward still.
Yeah, where am I going to go?
I like the factory.
I'm gonna roll back for a second so I can pause so you guys can see the
Yeah,
map.
I think you're going to go. Is there a hospital and a clinic? Yup. You're going to the clinic. Yup.
So my dumbass thinks I'm supposed to go to the clinic first, and I go there first, and I realize, oh, I'm not supposed to go there.
I mean, I get it though. Like, I get it. Like, you see, they say it's a hospital, and if you see a clinic, it's like, oh yeah, that's what they meant.
Close enough, yeah.
they'll do that.
A cat is fine too.
You go to the base hospital? I mean clinic, right?
Yeah. They really have to give you two representations of which direction you were going.
It looks like it.
This game map is pretty bad. Let's just leave it at that.
You've arrived.
To the wrong location.
I need Google Maps to navigate my way around here.
What are you still doing in here?
Why is that a giant baby?
That it's.
Like,
Honestly,
I know, like,
it's very Atlas.
You know what? I did not notice that thing was there. The entire time I played this game, I did not notice that thing was there.
it has more maps than the other two people combined.
I didn't notice it was there. I did not notice it. I just did not pay attention to it. I did the conversations. I talked to people. I even walked and talked both of them. I still did not.
You walked right by it. You looked at
not.
it so.
I did not notice it. So when you pointed it out, I'm like, what?
I love like watching this right now because I know you were so like confused and angry like what you're supposed to be doing. Like, I'm at the hospital. Why is nothing happening? Tell me I'm lying.
And this is where I figure out, oh, there's a hospital in the bottom area. Wow.
In about 10 minutes, I gotta go. Okay, guys.
Copy.
Okay.
All right, Ghost. I'm gonna call you Ghost from now on. You're Ghost.
Am I still
Ghost dog?
Oh wait, Mo, time to use your host power to like change his name for him.
Yo, call him Dank Ghost.
You're going north.
I can ban him.
Wow.
Make him open up a new account with Ghost. That's kind of like changing his name, right?
Pretty much.
That's not how that works. Guess what I'm working on?
What's that?
Yeah.
Well, you already know, Big Cat.
Do I know, or am I just gonna guess halfway through and then go cry in a corner?
Yes.
Well,
What is it?
Am I supposed to guess?
Yeah.
yeah.
Streaming?
No.
It's not a hot pot because the other two already left.
Well, that's.
I'll
Later.
get into it.
Yeah,
I use I
yeah,
think 4 different cheeses. I use mozzarella, cheddar, parmesan, and I forgot, it's something with the Q. I forgot the last one.
Human.
I just reheated old spaghetti.
Well, we know who's the cook of this adventure group.
Hey, I cooked a few days ago. Leave me alone. I made some nice Indian curry. It was fucking delicious. And that was my like cooking for the week. I mean, it wasn't, but still.
I mean, honestly, that is one thing when you're like by yourself that you can just cook like once, and it's like this is a lot of food that I have for a lot of days.
Yeah, I think I made like over a gallon of spaghetti. Sauce.
Burn it.
I didn't have like half the ingredients I thought I did.
Ah.
You
Like one of it is garlic.
Oh.
This is wait. You didn't have how do you not? I thought you had like. Didn't you buy like pound like?
No, like I had garlic, but
Okay.
I forgot about it.
I like the fact
Oh.
you were about to say something about the game. You were about to say something about the game, and then you
Yeah.
stopped. And you were just like, you didn't have garlic?
Well,
No,
we
but
had-
I had like a
we-
pound of garlic that they gave to me.
Exactly.
You did
We had a
error.
conversation how he bought so much garlic by mistake.
I understand, but you were about to have a conniption about him not having garlic. It's just like, why?
So no, it's like the change from like your perspective now, it's very weird. Like it is very like old school dungeon crawling.
Like Doom and stuff like that.
We're in a dungeon.
Very Doom. Except for it being an FPS and this being like,
They can be an FPS if you mod it hard enough.
I mean, and
that was.
It's such. Dude, it's such a good song. It's such. I mean, it's clearly like also like, you know, influenced by Metallica, but like,
I mean, but you gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. How many times have you seen that that song basically replicated in a way, form, or fashion so popular?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm saying like it's like it's like so similar to like Master, but like it's so good. Like like even playing it at home with my guitar, it's so fun.
I'm playing it on a printer.
You can play. I saw somebody doing it on like Texas Instrument.
Stop. Texas Instrument, I understand. Why a printer?
Why not?
Yeah.
Because a printer is meant to just print your stuff for you.
But it makes noise. It makes noise. Therefore, it can make music.
It can make noise. Therefore, it's doomed.
Yeah.
No. The printer is a printer.
Can you imagine if a jet engine sounded like that?
I'll be okay. Start.
I'll be okay. Not my job.
have the pilot like constantly like cutting off the engines to the.
No, this like getting stuck in there, getting like rattled around.
Oh God, that would be the big one. If you can't tell.
I suppose it is.
Oh, also, so I can keep y'all out of suspense. I recently acquired a Master Sword.
Oh.
So right now I'm doing the handle.
You acquired a plaque, wasn't it?
No. I think you saw the plaque, but it's actually like what is it? It's the one you can hang up versus the one that's come with a sheath.
Now, when you say acquired,
Amazon.
Ah, okay.
Acquired through Prime.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, 1 second. What time is it?
Just use some duct tape. It's fine. Oh, those zombies.
Did nothing happen to the Atlas vending machine?
Atlas vending machines are indestructible, so I don't know what you want.
Exactly.
They're like Nokia phones.
Also, Alfred's dead.
Get wrecked, old man.
Why would you say that?
Where's this cat got now?
This is your first combat.
I'll kill you all. Be careful. But they're all dead. What do we do?
Kill them again.
Yeah. No one knows the
Yeah. Miss.
Hami.
Shoot.
Shoot.
First of all, it's order.
It's not ara.
I'm you. You're me. I am virtual.
Oh, 1 second. Let me see if I can do it.
Persona.
Perfect.
Persona. I can't. My voice can't.
I got you. Don't worry. You ready?
Get the next one. All right.
Ara.
Okay.
Honestly, though, I can't. I don't agree with like this form of summoning persona.
Why?
If you're not shooting yourself in the head, it's not real.
So my whole thing with the
Persona 3.
Persona 3 versus Persona 1, I like Persona 1 better because Persona 1 it's technically in the real world that they're summoning. That's the difference. Because Persona 3 it's in the Tartarus.
So is Persona just JoJo?
No, Persona's like Persona. But aside from that, no.
You're gonna like hurt people's ears when they rewatch this.
Hey, he's gonna hurt his own ears when he's editing it.
But no, JoJo is more like you're born with that stand, which is like kind of like connected to your spirit. But Persona is more it's
which is just like it's straight up phrenology.
Yeah.
Just no one's gonna say anything about it.
I don't know what that means, so I can't say shit.
Phrenology.
I'm just agreeing.
Your persona.
Your persona. No, phrenology is like that super racist, like measuring like the skull shape.
Oh yeah.
Because it's hereditary. Like your stands.
You gotta understand, like, I'm a very innocent person growing up. I don't know like half these terms when it comes to things like that.
Hey.
No, see, like
gotta go, guys.
my dad was racist, but like I'm also stupid, so I didn't like pick up on any of that.
Well, yeah, because your brain pan is not like it's not enough.
You're gonna get me canceled so hard.
Keep adding redacted to stuff like this.
Sorry.
If you're who watches this, if you have a problem with the words that were just said, please go take it up with Brokemole on Twitch. Go after him. Do not go after me.
Yep. Go to just go to Twitter and look up Samuel the Accuser and just yell at him.
No. Don't drag me into this. Oh, asshole. But if you want to follow me, go for it.
That like button. Smash that like button. Subscribe.
Sir, you cannot. Oh, actually, no, it is broken. The Atlas thing is broken slightly. You can see it. To it.
See, this is how you. It's obviously like the pirated version. Because like that's their way of knowing if it's a pirated version or not, if the Atlas machine is broken or not.
We should do a drinking game. How many times I spun Persona until the end of this video? See if you can survive. Every time.
I will die.
Look at that pot belly on the guy on the far right.
That's me. He's just chilling, enjoying life.
Yeah. Like honestly, like the only one who looks threatening is the guy on the left.
Yeah. Like the guy in the middle, like he's from like a Link like knockoff game.
Yeah, like he's like, I'm gonna work on your shoes.
With a giant hammer.
Yeah, he's a cobbler.
Cobbler?
Yeah, a cobbler.
Are you saying he's a pie?
Keebler.
Yeah, you say cobbler.
Yeah.
Like Peach Cobbler.
Yeah, cobbler. No, like a mender of souls.
Okay then. No comment.
A mender of souls.
Yeah, you beat me to the no comment.
All right.
The no comment.
Oh yeah. Wait. So that was Persona 3, Tartarus, right?
Yeah.
What was? Oh, 4 was that the shadow, like the that other world.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called. But it's like, you know, shrouded in a fog.
I think it's either the world of shadows or the shadow world itself. But
yeah.
I know they refer to the Midnight Channel as when the person's probably gonna end up getting kidnapped.
Yeah. And then 5 is like their psyche, ain't it?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Uh,
Yeah, I think 1 and 2 are the only ones where it's like in the real world, right?
yeah. And then in stark contrast to SMT, because SMT everything's in the real world pretty much.
Yeah. But doesn't it make sense, like story-wise, like the ending of 2 as to why it's not in the real world?
So I haven't played all of Persona 2 yet, so that'll be the next game after this, and I'll play it all the way through. So I don't know about the whole thing for that, but
yeah. I gotcha. Yeah.
Because I don't know, because I feel like they still break that rule slightly.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a video game.
It's true.
It's just like I always do that. Like I'll be, and yes, I'm a sad person, and I'll spend some like hours at a time watching SpongeBob.
I mean,
Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly, but like once in a while, it's like that doesn't make sense. Like why? And they start analyzing it. It's like it's fucking SpongeBob. Like why? What am I doing?
I mean, there's a whole YouTube channel about over-analyzing Avatar.
The Last Airbender or the movie?
Yeah, The Last Airbender.
we do not speak about the movie.
No, the blue movie, the Blue Man movie.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, see, no one talks about the Blue Man movie.
What are you talking about? They're making a second one.
Yeah.
They said that like what, 10 years ago?
Well, I mean, dude has been like, well, I mean, it. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. You're gonna get me started.
Before you get started, basically, since it's a 3D animation style, that takes a lot more to it, so that's probably why it's taking them so long.
It also like he co-developed like the cameras to record in that 3D style.
Really?
Yeah,
You did?
the director.
That's pretty cool.
So it just takes time. But
Yeah, and like I think the first draft of the first Avatar movie came out in, I think it was 98. Like Bill Clinton was still in office.
I was 2.
Yeah. And that was the first Avatar. Oh, but what were you? Oh, yeah. Super overanalyzing. And I'm not even talking about like overanalyzing. Like there's like the very simple things that where they even call it out, like the you know how is there fire and stuff like that. And there's the other stuff like Goo Lagoon. Right? Why is there water underwater? Right?
Yeah, like.
But I get that. Because that water is like, you know, brine water. You know, in the same sense that it's just a theory, it's brine water.
Yeah, like, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Also, yeah, that's what I always say. It's like,
Suspend your disbelief.
Also, it's entertainment. Like
Yeah.
there is like an implicit contract between the viewer and the show, or the form of media, that you need to like suspend your disbelief.
I mean, there's a squirrel
to a certain extent.
water.
What was that?
There's a squirrel who lives underwater. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Not everything need to be like realistic or anything like that. Just enjoy.
So my only problem with Persona games, this is like all Persona games. Put
How
yourself
dare
in
you.
Persona.
you put yourself in their shoes for a second. You're in a world where all these things are coming at you. They're like demons and whatever. And apparently you're perfectly fine with just fighting them like it's nothing.
Yeah, see, I'd be running away.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only thing I don't like about it, like, aspect-wise. Because it's just like, they don't, it never really hits on the fact that they're fighting monsters. Like, they know they're fighting, but they don't really care the fact that they're fighting it.
Well, that's like children like waving around a loaded gun, right? Like they know it's a gun, they know it's loaded, but they don't like process like, hey, I can kill someone with this.
It's not even just killing someone.
Macaulay Culkin did.
It's more like they are fighting monsters and are perfectly okay with fighting monsters, like nothing to it.
Well, okay, so, yes, 100%. But there's also like the devil's advocate type thing where like in the very beginning, like the first fight that you actually have right in the game, it's when Alfred has died.
Yeah, I get that. And Alfred or not Alfred, Nate has every reason to be like super angry about everything.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the other three don't have a reason to be that angry. They don't have a reason to have their emotions in a fevered pitch, so they would be more realistic about the situation.
Well, I'm sorry, some of us actually have friends that we care about. Sorry. Oh.
We have friends.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Aside from that, though,
I'm sorry.
It's just they're not acting particular in a sense that makes sense of what's going on. If you're thinking about it from a story writing perspective, like, and you're trying to make sure everything seems that it has that common sense with that fantasy element to it, they shouldn't be ready to just like go ready and fight all these hordes of zombies or whatever.
Yeah, you should build it up a little bit. Start with bad guys. Slowly introduce some more fantastical elements to the story.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, like, dude has a giant axe. Like,
yeah, I don't know why he has an axe.
I was wondering where he got the weapon from.
He just has an axe.
It's a question I don't know the answer to. That's something I thought about while I was playing the game. It was like, why would he have an axe?
Like, dude just goes to school because they were in school, right?
Yeah, they were in school and they were heading out to the hospital. And even add more to it, the girl Yuki, she has like a throwing dagger or something like that. And like, she's supposed to be like a straight A student. Why does she have a throwing dagger on her?
Like protection.
So the
why?
Well, because like at least like the throwing dagger, like 100% sets up a like school shooter like alarm in my head, right?
Yeah.
But you can hide it. How are you hiding that giant axe in school?
It's in his backpack.
Yeah.
Even that's the case, though, this isn't a.
Don't worry about that axe-shaped object in my backpack.
This is Japan, and I'm not saying Japan doesn't have, I want to say without a doubt, as many school shootings as North
No,
America.
but it has like a lot of like regulations on like the length of daggers and stuff. That's an axe. Like,
I'm
not a dagger, so it's fine with those restrictions.
The point I'm getting at, though, is why do they even have weapons in the first place? Japan's not known for having school shootings like America is. So I'm thinking, why do they even have weapons in the first place?
well, that's what I'm saying. It sets up like the Akihabara stabbings like person. Like that's the psychopath. That girl is crazy. There's a reason she's a straight A student.
You need the knowledge from her victims. You must stop her.
It's just a random old dude standing around in the no smoking section.
Yeah, so that's like one of the few lines you get. It's like, these powers give me the creeps, but they're useful. It's just like, what? What? I will only say this: Nate's character I like a lot throughout this part because his character is very realistic. Like, he's just hell-bent on revenge, and there's certain parts where he just feels really sad. But he balances between that. It does it really well.
He has a driving force in his character. Yeah.
But you have the other two, and they're just like, I got powers. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, think about it. The one of them carries a dagger around. The other one carries an axe. They're serial killers. They're excited about having supernatural powers, other forms of killing people.
No, they have powers. They can kill people now, and they won't get caught. It won't be illegal now.
Yeah, they're ecstatic about it.
Look, humanoid objects, right? Just gone.
Gone.
And they'll be considered heroes. Actually, no, I'm actually with Mole on this one. They're serial killers now.
So, funny enough, right now the weapon I have equipped to Lou is a mop.
Were you punching with?
Yeah.
Alright.
Say a mop?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a mop killing demons.
How strong is this mop?
That's what I want to know!
Doesn't really show through with the art, does it?
I mean, I can forget that aspect because it's PS1. That's fine.
Yeah,
But
sure.
why is a mop doing so much damage?
Well, they were fairies, and you always say knock on wood, right?
I mean,
Yeah. If that made sense. Oh my god.
What about the... No, okay, fine. I can excuse it for that. So then what about the zombies?
Same thing.
No!
They're half like decayed. A strong breeze would not come down. You're all good.
Nothing. It's very true.
Completely offset it. But do you guys like tea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some blueberry tea recently. It's so good.
I think I might pull out some apple spice tea. I have some
Nice.
Cold tea or hot tea?
hot tea.
The blueberry?
Oh, it was hot when I made it, but that was yesterday, so it's cold.
Because yours, Big Cat, I would 100% drink hot. Blueberry, I feel like cold would be a good way of doing it.
I drink it warm mainly because like I want tea at the moment. But it's better cold.
Ah.
It just depends on each tea, though. But I'm thinking apple spice and lemon are usually good hot teas.
100%. 100%.
And then green tea is normally good for being hot anyway, because it shows green tea.
It tastes like grass to me.
Why are you hating on green tea?
I'm not hating on it. It just tastes like grass, which also tastes like avocado. So.
Look, I'm gonna, you know. You're forgiven. Let's never mention it again.
I'm sorry. What do you say, Mo?
Avocados taste like grass.
Nope. No.
It does though. It tastes like garbage.
Why did you think to say that? Like,
actually incorrect.
Like, not trying to play the race card, but you already know. Why would you say that? You get shot.
Nothing better than rice and beans with a slice of avocado, man.
You need to get your tongue tested for flavors, because you apparently can't taste it.
Not at all, dude. I taste it very well.
Hold on. Didn't you say you could taste, you couldn't taste cilantro?
Can't you taste, yeah.
Yeah, I can't taste cilantro at all. Well, I taste soap.
Yeah. So AKA your taste buds are garbage.
No, that's my genetics.
Hot street
trash. It's a genetic issue.
Again, going back to phrenology.
No. I'll put like cement down your fucking mole hole. Plug you up. That sounded a lot dirtier than I meant, but yeah, we'll go with that then.
Well, you should play. That was also a very good game, or series actually. The Mother, EverQuest, or fucking EverQuest, Bound.
Every time would be such a bad idea, but I would have to mute the sound for it because I know the music's not the same.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, true. So. EverQuest has some good music though. No, not EverQuest. Thinking of RuneScape.
Those are Dark Souls.
Did you say also Dark Souls or speaking of Dark Souls?
No, I said also Dark Souls.
Like very good segue. Just ignore what I said. Introduce your own game.
No, it's not my game. I didn't make the damn thing.
Bro, I've been sending you money for that copies. I was wondering why they didn't get here.
Well, you won't play with me anyway, so.
That is a fair point. You did say you wouldn't play with them.
True.
So all that money straight into my bank account.
Moon.
Did I say sword and gun?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have a gun?
No, they do not
Okay.
have guns,
I
surprisingly.
would say, like, why don't you use your gun if you just have a mop?
You do in Persona 3, but you actually no. You can also use a gun,
Can you use it?
or is that Persona 4?
That's Persona 5.
Persona 5 has a gun. I know. I thought Persona 4 had a gun. Persona 3, you shoot yourself with a gun, but it's not a real gun.
Yeah. You can't really use it, but no, Persona... No, Persona 4, one character has a gun. I think it's,
One of them, yeah, has a gun, right?
It's, Nato Shirogane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the only character with one, other than, Adachi. Adachi also does, too. Which we'll also be playing Persona 4 when we get to it, too. I'm just gonna play the entire Persona series, because why not?
Yeah. It's a good series, dude. You could... Yeah, just play the CDI games.
I should probably add those games to my Steam list.
Persona?
Yeah.
Do they have... I know they have...
Persona 4 is on, Steam.
No, do they have 1 and 2?
Yeah, Persona 5 Strikers is on Steam.
Yeah, but that's
Stay away
Strikers.
from Strikers.
Yeah, I heard not so great things about it.
Yeah, you want to play, most likely probably play Persona 5 Royals, what you want to play. But like I said, I'll be playing through them all here, so you'll be able to watch it. And,
Yeah, it's Persona 3 Fast, Persona 4 Golden, and then 5 Royal, right?
Yeah.
I don't have Persona 4 Golden to my list.
Honestly, great game, dude. You're gonna have so much fun.
Honestly, we could probably have you play it and you just stream it, and we'll just go out, talk, do the same thing with you playing it instead. Because I already know the story for 4 or 5, and I know part of 3, but I'll still play through 3 because I actually never played it, so it'll be fun to play it. But 4, I've watched the entire gameplay of it, I know everything about it, for the most part. And then
Such good
5,
soundtracks too, though.
Do I get the deluxe edition? Or
Is that Golden, or is that just added the art?
Persona
Art and
4
soundtrack.
Golden deluxe edition. I don't know what it adds.
you gotta read, 'cause it's probably some type of, either it's gonna be some DLC personas, or it's gonna be some other shit like that.
But Golden is the one that you should be looking for.
Yeah. If it says
Hey.
deluxe, then I would just say go with the deluxe golden.
Yeah, it's only like $5 more expensive, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's just giving you DLC.
You good?
Yep, I vanished out for a second because I hit mine.
Okay.
Slowly died. Faded from existence.
You became a ghost.
Pretty much.
Persona.
Yeah, I added it to my cart. I have so many fucking games on my wish list.
Better than having too many games in your library.
You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No, I'd never.
How many games is that again? Or should we like not mention it?
Let's not have it on record.
Cool. I know it's more than double mine, and I have a lot. So
Honestly, I probably should actually start trying to play the Final Fantasy series too, from start to finish.
Honestly, you're gonna enjoy it.
Like, 'cause I played a lot of them, just not. I haven't really played 1 or 2, so it was just those ones I could actually play. And then 3, that was the first one I actually finished from start to finish, was 3. So that'll be fun to play again. 4 is a crazy story. I know it's good, but it's a stupidly crazy story. And then you have 5, which I never finished, but I got super close to the end. 6, I got super close to the end. but never
5 was
finished.
3, right?
No.
No, 3 was 5.
No.
5 is 5, 3 is 3.
No.
No. What you saw
That's also not true.
That's not true at all. 6 was 3.
6 was 3.
Yeah. So what he's talking about is the games were released at different times in the Americans in Japan. Final Fantasy 3 didn't release until like way later, and it was like after Final Fantasy 6. But they labeled Final Fantasy 6 as actual Final Fantasy 3. But the actual Final Fantasy 3 didn't release way earlier in Japan, but they just never brought it over to America until way later on. So it was like a localization slash
accounting nightmare.
Stupidity. Yeah.
Pretty much. It's the best way to put it. Yeah. So. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7. I've never finished Final Fantasy 7. I know the entire story. I just never finished it.
Why does she have a sword?
Because she has a sword.
All right, cool. I mean, I have swords, but I don't take them to school. So.
Well, no, her case is different because she's not with you the entire time. She comes in to save you, basically.
Do you need saving?
Kinda. And so what happens in this part of the story is you have a choice: either try and help Yuki save this lady, or just be with Nate and leave. I chose to help save the lady. I don't know if you can leave, but I chose to help and save the lady. So when you try and do that, Mark tells you that a bunch of monsters are coming to kill you at this moment, and it's like crap. So you have to go and pretty much fight the monsters, and then that's when Elaine, I think is her name, comes in and is just like, "Don't worry, I have you. Yes." Ellen. There we go. Her name's Ellen.
So I got back. So Mole got me into playing Neo a few years ago, which got me into playing Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm.
So I went back to playing Neo recently. I killed the first boss in like 3 hits.
It's weird how like knowing what's going on and doing New Game Plus changes the dynamics.
In Neo? Not New Game Plus. New Game. I played on my PC, so I don't have my old content.
But still, like knowing the attack patterns and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude, like, I could predict everything. Even though it's been like, what, 4 years since I played? No, 2 years. I helped Duffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, which reminds me, I got I gotta guide you through it.
Monkey D. Duffy.
Oh yeah.
Actually, speaking of which, you said Nier, right? Like
Neo. No, Neo. Nier. I love Nier.
Well, no, that's what I was gonna bring up Nier, because there's also Drakengard that actually connects to the Nier storyline.
Really?
You didn't know about that?
Nah.
Drakengard connects to the Nier storyline. I think it's in the second one. There's a certain ending you do that actually connects to what the Nier beginning is supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. So. But talking about the Souls games,
yeah.
Ooh, Magic Man, have you seen the sub 10-minute speedruns?
Yeah. You're talking about Elden Ring?
Yeah.
I saw them, I'm calling bullshit on them, and I'm never going to attempt them.
Wait, why? Is it because of the semi-teleporting mechanic?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dude, I am almost 100 hours into that game. It is fantastic.
Those frame perfect inputs.
Yeah, like, I can't do that. Like, to me, it kind of like gets the fun out of it for me, so I'm not going to do it. But if someone else likes it, go for it.
Oh yes, you see the rainbow wall. Basically, whatever is going on for whatever reason, they're now stuck inside this area.
Yeah.
Oh, better Rainbow Wall than Rainbow Road.
Yeah, that's how funny everybody took what you said. You feel
yeah,
bad now?
That's what I thought. Like, I'm bad at jokes, so.
No. So I was actually trying to think of the Rainbow Road theme song, like the theme for the SNES version. But the only thing I could think of was Greenville or Green Valley, Green Hill Zone.
I don't want to play Sonic again. I haven't played Sonic in a long time.
A 3D Sonic or a 2D Sonic?
That was the first question. You said 2D?
Yeah, 2D.
Oh, do Sonic Mania.
No, I mean I have the games. I'm just saying I haven't played in a long time.
Yeah.
Actually, I actually have Sonic Mania, but yeah, no, I'm saying I just haven't played Sonic in a long time. I kind of want to play it again.
Also, Sonic Generations is a good game.
The 3D games weren't terrible. Like Sonic Heroes was a good 3D game.
Generations was good for a 3D game too. Did you ever play that one?
Was that the one with Silver?
No, it's the one that's it's a remake of both 2D and 3D games.
I have not done so.
So you're playing both as 2D Sonic and 3D Sonic, and they're meeting themselves, and yeah.
Yeah, no, I did not play that one. For me, it was the only one I played that was like 3D was Forces and Sonic Heroes.
Sonic Heroes. But no, it's a Chronicles. The other one that's like a good 3D game. No, that's a DS game.
I do not know.
I can't remember the last time I played a Sonic game.
Did you ever play a Sonic game?
Good question. I remember playing a little bit of a Sonic game, but I don't know how long. It could be like an hour or so. Who knows? I was trying to seduce the zombies.
So this happened in the game, and I gotta look into it. But apparently, in Persona games later on, you can have a demon sometimes come up to you and be like, "Hey, I want to join you," or something like that, and you can persuade them to join you. Well, this just happened, but I don't think you can persuade them to join you just yet. So I don't know what I was supposed to do. So basically, they became attracted to me or infatuated me, and so they started attacking their teammates for me.
But you couldn't recruit them yet.
I assume that was just the case. Ended up having to kill them. I kind of felt bad, but
Don't feel bad. Kill them without hesitation. That's what I do in Crusader Kings.
Well, you kill anything without hesitation in Crusader Kings, not just those who are already dead.
My siblings, my parents, other people I don't know. It's fine.
It's insane how in one generation, you killed more than I did throughout the entire game.
Well, it's funny, that's a repeating pattern, dude. That wasn't just like a one-time instance.
Nope. Yep.
Can you imagine how many people I had to kill on my Bohemian run?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are you doing Table of Elders or Table of Princes?
Probably not. I have no idea.
Is how are your heirs? Like, what happens when you get an heir?
I designate them.
Should be Table. Oh, you designate them?
Because I have absolute kind of authority.
Oh, so I know because the Bohemians have a special special law where it's called Table of Princes, where it's like the heir is the oldest amongst the royal family. They're just attacking themselves now. Yeah, no idea.
It's a fan club fight.
Let me help you.
They could just walk away.
I mean, I didn't know what else to do, so I ended up just killing them. And it was just one of those things where it's just they didn't really explain this part, or it just never happened. No, they didn't explain it yet, but it was just it's kind of messed up. They just try to join, just try to be kind, and then kill.
You end up responding with love knives.
Let the love penetrate the cold, dead heart.
Da 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 da.
Yeah, but in my Bohemia run, I joined a holy war just because I was just tired of not being in a war. Cause you know me, I've been in a war often.
Dude, the only reason you were always like I was in the war more than you was because it wasn't my war, it was my liege's war.
Hey, your liege picks wars wasn't I do. That's saying something.
But against people who are stronger than him.
Yeah, I know. That's the worst part. Like, I can like pick and choose, and it's fine.
It's like,
But
no, let me declare war on the Byzantine Empire and let them just destroy my vassals.
the player in particular, just that one player.
Yup. Hey, giant egg. Hey, you went back to show me.
And with that, we will be ending the episode right here. So sad. I know you missed my beautiful voice. I know. But
you got Twiddledee and Twiddledum instead. Lackey 1 and Lackey 2.
the beautiful, bountiful big cat. All right, see y'all next time, my friends.
Next time.
I don't want to see you save like 18 different times because the saving part is really confusing. So we're gonna stop here.
Fair enough.